Investors in the Bernie Madoff scandal may have some hope. Boca Raton lawyer Guy Fronston assembling what you call a dream team. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, tell us about this dream team in this Madoff scandal.
Well, very quickly I realized that not one individual could address all the issues that are arising with this Madoff crisis. Therefore, I had to identify the best people around the country to help on each specific issue.
And you're trying to help victims of the $50 billion Ponzi scam. Now, you take this case on contingency?
I'm not being charged. I'm not charging anything for my help and my aid to these victims. They don't pay me a penny. I'm doing it because I think these are people who have always helped others, and now they're in a time of need and someone needs to step up and help them.
So is this like a class action lawsuit? What exactly is it?
I'm a criminal defense attorney. I was a former prosecutor, so I don't handle plaintiffs' cases and class actions, but that is an option that every investor has.
Okay, so as a criminal defense attorney, typically you would represent someone like Madoff.
Correct. I would defend someone like Madoff. That's been my career, although I was a prosecutor at first, and I was in the securities industry as well as Palm Beach County State Attorney's Office, so I know both sides of it, which is why people started coming to me saying, hey, what do we do?
Okay, so the burst of goodwill came because people came to you.
Correct.
Okay. If Madoff came to you to represent him, would you do it?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
What he's done has affected almost everyone in our country in one way or another. We all know someone directly or indirectly affected by this.
How much of the $50 billion is not accounted for?
Right now, all of it's unaccounted, and that's what my investors that I'm helping are so frustrated by, is we don't have any information right now.
And what kind of tax advice are you going to give people in this situation? Because there will be some tax implications.
Absolutely. And every investor has a unique circumstance. So that's making it even more overwhelming and challenging. So we have to look at each investor and see what their situation is.
I was reading something about clawback lawsuits. What are those?
It's a great question because that's the biggest concern of every investor out there. And it's an investor who maybe was taking their dividend out, and they're concerned that other investors who never withdrew their dividend could sue them and say the money you received belongs to me, and therefore you need to return it.
Okay, very quickly, a different subject. You're a counsel for Dr. Stuart Gorenberg, whose wife Randy was murdered at the Town Center Mall in Boca Raton. You represent him. Police say Dr. Gorenberg was involved in this in a way that he was seeing prostitutes, and he may have been the target instead of his wife. What's his position and what the police are saying?
Well, first, we are very, very appreciative. The whole Gorenberg family is about PBSO's commitment to this case. There's not a day that goes by where they don't diligently investigate this murder. And
his position is? His
position is that he had nothing to do with the murder, and we just hope they'll solve it, and we'll do anything we can to help them solve it.
All right. Guy, you're wearing a lot of hats.
Yes.
We appreciate it. Guy Fronston, thank you so much. We're back in a moment.